Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. The key in the attic. Sophie found an old key while cleaning out the dusty attic of her new house. It was heavy, iron, and strangely cold to the touch. Beside it lay a small, weathered note, "Do not use." She thought it was just a relic from the past and tossed the note aside, intrigued by where the key might fit. That night, curiosity gnawed at her, so she decided to search for a lock it might open. She wandered the house until at the end of the upstairs hallway, she found a door she hadn't noticed before. It was smaller than the others, almost hidden in the wall's shadow, and sure enough, the key fit perfectly in the lock. As the door creaked open, she was met by a narrow staircase spiraling downwards into what seemed to be a hidden basement. There were no lights, so Sophie grabbed a flashlight and descended. The air grew colder with each step, and a musty smell filled the air. At the bottom she found a small dark room, lined with shelves full of faded photographs. The images were of people, but their faces were blurred, smudged as if deliberately erased. At the center of the room stood an old, full-length mirror with a cracked surface. She shone her flashlight on the mirror and suddenly she saw movement. Her own reflection grinned at her, a wide, unnatural smile that stretched too far. It stepped forward while she stood still, then slowly raised a hand to the glass, as if to reach out to her. Panicking, Sophie turned to run back up the stairs, but as she did, she heard the faint click of the door closing behind her. She raced up and tried the knob, but it was locked. The key, her only way out, was still in the basement. Behind her, the mirror whispered, "Stay with me." When she turned, she saw her reflection wasn't just a reflection anymore. It stepped out from the cracked glass and took a step closer. As it reached for her, the last thing Sophie saw was her own face, not twisted in horror, but grinning back at her. The next morning, the attic door was sealed shut again. The key was nowhere to be found, and Sophie was never seen outside the house again. But sometimes, late at night, faint laughter could be heard from behind the walls, where the hidden door remained locked. Please like, share, and subscribe.